There's no need for you to wrap up warm. I'm going to reveal some of Russia's wonderful treasures to you in the comfort of your own armchair. We'll start our two-city tour in St. Petersburg, a city of culture, history and dazzling treasures.
This is St. Isaac's Cathedral in St. Petersburg, the largest church of Russian Orthodox.
It's a city of bridges, rivers and canals that crisscross the city.
The view across the river. 4 rivers meet here. 4 Russian rivers. The facade of the Hermitage Museum.
And the riverbanks and its paths are lovely to stroll and enjoy the beautiful architecture of the city.
This is Peter and Paul's Cathedral here in St. Petersburg, and we've come first thing in the morning before we head off to Pushkin, to the grounds of St. Peter's and Paul's Cathedral, to see a statue that I saw a few years ago that I've always remembered. And it's a statue, a monument I should say, to Peter the Great. And when I take a picture of it and show you it, you'll see why it's so memorable.
Peter the Great was the founder of the city. It's a controversial statue, some say disrespectful to his status, but it has become a focal point on any tour. Its small head and long fingers. I wonder what the sculptor had in his mind. Moscow is a contrast to St. Petersburg, and its most famous icon, of course, is Red Square, St. Basil's Cathedral, and the Kremlin and the Armory.
Here we are on the other side of the Kremlin wall. We've had an absolutely fascinating morning looking at these parliamentary buildings of the government of Russia. Inside the Kremlin are all sorts of government buildings, churches and golden steeples, golden domes and gravestones. The one we're looking at here houses Ivan the Terrible, and we've heard some terrible stories this morning about Ivan the Terrible, and what a close shave our own Elizabeth I had when she refused his proposal.
Let me take you now very quickly to the Moscow Underground.
Here at the entrance of the Kremlin is the tower with a ruby red star. The star is mounted on the steeple by a spindle which allows it to turn around and round. Of course it doesn't turn around very much, just very slowly. And there's the archway that we came through to come to the other side of the Kremlin wall.
If you've enjoyed my brief insight to Russia, then come and see the treasures for yourself. The art at the Hermitage and the dazzling palace at Pushkin. Tragic tales of the last Tsar and Tsarina and the scandal of Rasputin. Oh, those Russians!